am a reference librarian at the Worcester branch of the Wayne County Public Library, and today I am here to review a book that I probably normally wouldn't have been drawn to, but I guess I was in a playful mood and I was really drawn to the cover. So this is The Ex Hex by Erin Sterling. This came out in fall of 2021, and I actually listened to the audiobook on Libby, but I grabbed the physical book for the review today. Now, this novel starts 9 years ago with Vivian, along with her cousin Gwen. They're getting a little tipsy after Vivi is forced to dump her boyfriend after learning he is actually betrothed. So I'm kind of with Vivi here. That's really rude to date someone when you're betrothed. So Vivi and Reese Penhallow have not known each other long, only about 3 months, ever since he came from Wales to study college. And she is, of course, devastated by this turn of events because she was really starting to like Reese. Now, Gwen and Vivi maybe have a little bit too much to drink, so they light some cheap candles that Gwen bought from a local department store, and they kind of have a complaint fest about the men in their lives, and including Reese. And Vivi, kind of out of nowhere, she goes, "I curse Reese Penhallow, and if he ever returns to Graves Glen, Georgia," which is where this takes place, "may his hair never look good, and may he have nothing but bad luck." And as she says this, the candles in the room flare up. So there's like big burst of flame. And, Gwen and Vivi are kind of like, well, that couldn't possibly be real magic. These aren't even like magic candles. They're cheap scented candles called Orchard Hayride is the scent. And what even is that? So Vivi thinks, oh, I just had too much to drink, and she kind of puts it behind her. So it's been 9 years now, so she's 29, and guess who is coming back to Graves Glen? Reese. So some things to know. Graves Glen is a magical town, and about half the population who lives there can do some form of magic. Vivi is now a history professor at the college that she attended, and she mostly just uses the little magic she has to check to see if her students have been cheating. So that's important. And then you also need to know that Graves Glen was founded by the Penhallow family, by Reese's family, centuries ago. But a member of the family must return every so often to reinvigorate the town's magic. And Reese has been putting this off ever since this whole thing with Vivi took place, making his brothers go. But this time they're all busy doing something, and he has to come back. So that's why he's returned. Now, as soon as Reese reaches the town limits, his string of bad luck starts up. His rental car goes on the fritz. And while he is inspecting the engine to figure out what's going on, someone almost runs him over. And it's Vivi. So Vivi and Reese kind of reconnect. There's definitely still a little bit of chemistry and attraction between them. But as calamity after calamity befalls Reese, Vivi starts to wonder, could she have actually cursed him all those years ago? So the curse is all the more apparent when Reese goes to reinvigorate the town's magic, because it does not turn out right. So now the entire town of Graves Glen gets infected by that curse, and the magic in the town gets really wonky. For example, back at the store Gwen works at, Halloween decorations start to come to life and try and bite patrons. A ghost shows up at the local library, and Gwen's cat starts talking. Now, I know the cat is like a minor thing, but with the audiobook, it was so funny because, I don't know, the audiobook narrator gave the cat this really funny voice. And I have 3 cats at my house, and I'm thinking our author, Erin Sterling, must also have cats, because she totally nails how they would be if they could talk. So the cat follows everybody around and is constantly saying treats and food. He also learns to call people names. And anyway, it's a really tiny part, but it was really humorous and kind of shows what the humor was like in this book. Anyway, at some point, Vivi confesses what she accidentally did, and now she and Reese are going to work together to break both Reese and the town of the Hex, and more and more sparks fly, and maybe it didn't work out 9 years ago with Vivi and Reese, but they're older now, and they are going to give it another go. So this ended up being a really cute and fun romance. The chemistry between Vivi and Reese is sometimes smoking hot. And Sterling's literary comedic timing is just superb. So check it out if you are looking for a lighthearted page turner.